Hello from the Bureau, here with your severe weather update on a trough that's crossing southeastern parts of the country late tonight into tomorrow, bringing damaging winds, gusty thunderstorms and elevating fire danger. So as we head into tonight, we're expecting some showers and storms to start to push into the coastal fringe of South Australia, but moving into western parts of Victoria during the early hours of tomorrow morning and reaching central districts by mid-morning. Now this includes the Melbourne area, and as we head into the later parts of the morning, reaching eastern parts of Victoria and southeastern parts of New South Wales. Now, severe thunderstorms are possible late tonight about that coastal fringe of South Australia, with damaging winds our main concern. So that's wind gusts in excess of 90 kilometres per hour. But moving into tomorrow, a much broader area to include large parts of Victoria, generally on and south of the ranges. Again, damaging wind gusts is our main concern. But just noticing that this green area where non-severe thunderstorms are possible across a really broad area of eastern Australia tomorrow. Now, why are damaging winds our main concern? I thought I'd show you the winds 1.5 kilometres above the surface. And this is because these are the winds you'd expect to see about the mountain areas, but also they're the winds that are available to thunderstorms to be brought down to the surface in the downdrafts and experienced as damaging winds. And it's just highlighting that there's a lot of strong winds. So the orange is showing areas where 80 kilometres plus, even up to 100 kilometres are available to be brought to the surface with those storms, but as well more generally, a really windy day is expected across southern and central parts of New South Wales, with peaks about the southern and central ranges. So we do have a severe weather warning for damaging winds across the southern and central ranges of New South Wales, but including the Illawarra and Shoalhaven. So again, this is for wind gusts in excess of 90 kilometres per hour, which are most likely during the late morning and the early afternoon. Now with these windy conditions, it's combining with warm to hot temperature and also really dry air, and that is elevating fire dangers across the region. So here the yellow area is showing where we have elevated high fire dangers, but the orange is where we have extreme. Now it's likely that we'll be issuing fire weather warnings for wherever there is extreme fire dangers across southern and central parts of New South Wales later this afternoon, including the Sydney area. And as we move into Thursday, those elevated fire dangers continuing across eastern parts of New South Wales, but also extending into the southern interior of Queensland as well. So if you live across parts of southeastern Australia, now's a good time to stay up to date with our forecasts and warning via the Bureau website, app or social media. And as always, listen to all the advice from your local emergency services. Bye for now.